Hey everybody, Roxabox90 here with Day 7 of Dragons of Tarkir spoilers. We got tons of stuff, no major mythics today, but a couple of major archetype defining cards, which I'm really excited to talk about. So we'll hop right in with Haven of the Spirit Dragon. This is what Crucible of the Dragon, whatever from the last set land should have been. It has incredible artwork, it has playability. Gives you a colorless, which is fine. Gives you one mana of any color for dragons, which is what Dragon Tribal and dragons in this set want. And tap to sacrifice it, you get a dragon card at instant speed or Ugin Planeswalker from your graveyard back to your hand. Seems way better than Crucible, and I definitely think this has serious potential for Commander, for Casual, for Limited. Very cool card. I want my foils now. Karsi Deceiver, 2 for an 0/4, tap it, add a colorless. Only spend this on morph-related effects, which is okay. I mean, just think of it as a 2 for an 0/4 with a sometimes tap for mana effect. Pseudo mana dork, I guess. The reason it matters-ish is because there's a card that we'll get to shortly that works really well with this kind of 0/4. Otherwise, it's an okay-ish limited card. Warbringer, 4 for 3/3 dash, costs 2 less to pay, which is really good. I mean, if I'm reading it right, it seems really powerful for well, specifically limited. Is it something that will really make dash more viable in standard? Who knows? I mean, 2 less is a lot. I definitely think that's something that puts it in the realm of constructed viability, but mostly for limited, this card is going to be necessary if you want to be running dash seriously. He's very well costed, good stats, and bam, there you go, good card. Artful Maneuver, 2 for a 2/2 at instant speed. That's really why it's at instant speed, which is nice. I mean, pretty much it gives you that little combat trick. It rebounds, so you can get the value twice. It's something to consider for limited. It's not a super powerful card. Ire Shaman is 2 for a 2/1. Can't be blocked by 2 or more creatures. If you Megamorph him up for 1, he's a 3/2, which is pretty sweet for that ability. And if you turn face up, you can exile a top card and play it this turn, which is pretty much what Red wants to have the option of doing in terms of getting additional card draw. It's kind of like that card that had more from, I'm going to guess, Cons. The one that it like gains control or something until it gives haste until end of turn, something like that. It's similar stat effects except much worse. It was okay. This card I think is a little better, but it still is a good for limited. Don't think it gets there for anywhere else. Then we have Pitiless Horde. I'm not sold on this card. 3 for a 5/3 that deals 2 damage to you every turn. Seems really great up front, but honestly I think it's more powerful for its dash than it is for just playing it straight up. But I mean, 5 power is nice to have so early in the game, and I think that will probably make it just worth playing, just to have the 5 power on the field. It's very hard for your opponent to attack into that. You take it and then deal them 5 that on turn 4. That's something that's very difficult, and the fact that you can just drop him down and run, I like it overall, but I do want to see a little bit more before I say I make up my final decision about him. I'm not quite sold. I think he could be really good and limited. Assault Formation, 2 for an enchantment. Each creature you control assigns combat damage equal to toughness rather than power. Okay, Doran-like effects for everything. This is super cool given how many high toughness cards we've had. We have Solomgar, we have tons of wall-like effects or walls, and this is going to make that archetype playable. It also begs the question if in Origins or if in the Fall Zendikar we'll have walls or defender, creature with defenders. Because if we do, this card could become a major archetype. I do think that this is a card, because it can give defenders the ability to attack at any time, as though they didn't have defender for 1 green, and give creatures you control 1/1 till end of turn, seems like a powerful card, to be honest, because that's basically 1/1. It's an Anthem at instant speed. I mean, it does everything you want, and it's cheap. This card is definitely going to make players who want to mess around with deck archetypes and deck potential. This card has a lot of it. I love it. Avatar of Resolute, to talk about another powerhouse. 2 green for a 3/2 reach trample. Stop reading. That card is amazing. Okay, keep reading. Fine. It enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it for each other creature you control with 1/1 counter on it. Okay, so 2 for a 3/2 reach trample. That's pushed by itself. Great card, solid, amazing for limited. Definitely constructed, playable, not even a question. But then it has this effect in a format of Abzan. Yes, this can easily be a Tarmogoyf styled card, except, oh yes, it has trample. This could, without even trying, this card could be on turn 4 or 5, end up being 2 for a, I don't know, 5/4, reach trample. That's just pure value. It's unbelievable. Even at just the 2 green cost, I think this card is, I mean, pushed card is pushed, guys. Let's be honest. I keep saying that, but that's what it is. It's amazing. I'm definitely going to be going into, I definitely want to get into my cube somehow. I don't have a major 1+1 counter situation, but there's enough in the cube that this might be worth getting. I really wanted to play him. Then we have Orator of Ajutai. Pretty much this fits with the card we just saw, the enchantment that gives, that makes this 2 for a 4/4 flyer that could for 1 mana attack, and it lets you draw a card if you have dragons. Yeah, you see what I mean? A lot of these cards are really powerful with that enchantment. Regardless, solid limited card. Herd Chaser, and actually because of the flying potential, standard card for Control X. Herd Chaser Dragon, I don't like these. I don't like this one. Then we have Rendering Volley, 1 for an instant, can't be countered by spells or abilities, deals 4 damage to target white or blue creature. As many people have said, why can't we just have this at 2 mana, deal 5 damage, instant speed to kill Siege Rhino? That's basically what we want. As a sideboard card, Wizards, why couldn't we do that? Because they want to, they don't like us, I guess. I don't know. This card is fine. It's fine, but it could have been better. Sarkhan's Triumph is the final card of the night, 3 for an instant. Search library for a dragon card, get it in your hand. I like it. It's what Commander players want, and what Dragon players want. It's going to be solid and limited to get to, at instant speed, be able to get you the bomb you need and win the game. I like it a lot. Very, very solid card. Great artwork. So those are all the cards we have for today. Let me know what you guys think about it down below in the comment section. If you enjoy the video, then tap the like button. If you're new to the channel, check it and subscribe. As always, RoxyBox90 signing out. I'll see you guys next time.